kids, maybe you don't have COVID. My daughter has pneumonia. That's bad. So here we go. So what we're doing here is we're going backwards. I'm giving you the line, and we're going to write the equation. And here's what I want to tell you, is that the way that we're starting always works. It's kind of a pain in the butt to graph things and go backwards, but if you panic on Friday and you're like, I don't remember how to do it the algebra way that Mrs. Tarantino taught us, I remember the graphing way, you can grab graph paper, I have it sitting over there, you can graph it and you can do it. This way always works. The downside is, because some kid in my other class said, well, why don't we just do it this way? And I said, well, one, the numbers could get big in real life, and two, if you don't have graph paper, you're kind of screwed. So, here we go. We are writing the equation, and we need two things to write the equation of line. We're given the line, we're going backwards. We need a starting point, and we need a slope. And if you can find those two things, that's the y-intercept, that's our starting point on the y line, and if you can get the slope, you're good to go. So let's start with the easiest thing. Where does it hit the y-axis? Right there at -4. That's super easy. We're just going to put that right there, -4, right? And now we need to know how many up and how many over to go. So I'm going to put a dot right here, and I'm going to put another dot right here. So I'm going to count my up, right? 1, 2, up 2, and over 1, 2, 3 in the negative direction. Boom, I'm done. I'm done. Y equals, and if you want to just do it like that, put that negative in the middle, you can put it wherever you want. You just need one there. That's a fancy way of doing it, but if you did it like that, that's totally cool. This method always works if you have graph paper, okay? Okay, everyone's good. Yes?
Wait, you don't go to one of the other line up where it's just there?
Nope. Yeah, you could go there if you want, but then you're right. I would get 4 over 6, and then I'd have to simplify it, right? So I just go to the closest next dot. It works for me. But it wouldn't be wrong if you did that.
How did you know?
I looked at it. Like I just thought, I just looked till I hit it. Yeah? And like that's legitimate, right? Okay. So this was a little trickier. On this one, we got the slope. Yay, that's nice. But I don't have the right starting point. I don't have where it hits this guy. So I need to find it. So here's what I'm going to do. It's giving me some help. It's saying, hey, I'm giving you a point. It's not the exact one you want, but it might help you get to where you want to go. So we're going to start by graphing -1, -3. Is everybody cool with that? Now, I know the slope. It gave it to me. I could just write it right in. There it is. Yay. But what I need to know is where does it hit this line? So you know what I'm going to do? I swear to God, I'm just going to start counting up and over until I hit the line. And the minute I hit the line, I'm done. Right? So here I go. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, over 1. Look at that. I hit the line right away. I'm going to put another one on just to be fancy. So look, I hit that line right here. The minute I hit the line, I'm done. I'm done. It's like, yay, that was quick. And I'm going to say, okay, -1. Right? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So it gives you something to help you, but it's not giving you everything you need. So you need to use what you got. So I'd like you now to try this one. Okay? So here's what. Are you done? You're so fast. I will grade this on my drive to San Luis. It'll be in there on this. Okay, so here's what I know. I got this already. Yay. I'm going to put them right here. -1 over 2. That helps me there. And I'm going to have 2, 4. 2, 4. Okay. So now start counting until you hit the Y line. Just start counting. How many up? How many over? How many up? How many over? I think I made these pretty easy. You shouldn't have to count a lot. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times until you hit the line. when you hit the Y line, can you look at your neighbor and see if they agree with where you hit? So you're like, did we hit the same place? Yeah? Okay, you guys feeling okay? Here's what I did. I'm going to start right here. You know me, I always go up. That's how I do it. So I'm going to go up 1, over 2 in the negative direction. Look, I hit it right away. Up 1, over 2 in the negative direction. So some of you are like, Misty, but I'm a down person. I like going down and over, but look, it's getting me farther and farther away. So if you realize that you're getting farther away, you might have to go the other direction. Does that make sense? Or even just draw your line nicely and you'll see where you ram into it, right? So I rammed into it right here. Ooh, that's giant at 5. Can I see a wiggle of fingers of my friends who got 5? Did you get 5? Yeah, most people? Yeah? Right on, right on, right on. You know, I really do look to see if you got it or not. I mean, just to know if you're okay. Okay. So on this one, it's not giving us very much at all. It's giving us 2 points. So what you need to do is put those 2 points in, draw the line, and then it's just like number 1, right? Find the slope, see where you hit the Y line, right? So give this one a try. Put your 2 points on. Don't draw sticks because you might not hit the Y line. And draw it in and see what your slope is, see what your intercept is. Again, this method always works. We're going to learn how to do it without the graph paper next, like in about 3 seconds. But this always works if you panic. If you panic, grab graph paper, put them on here. I've had students who that's the only way they do it. It's not super efficient, but it's fine. So I'll get you started. Put 3, 5. 3, 5 is right here. And 1, 3. 1, 3 is right here. Okay, draw it in. See where it hits the Y line. See what your slope is. And then write the equation for me. Could you do me a favor and give me a small thumbs up when you have an answer you like? I'm not going to make you show it to me. I just want to know when you're done. Small thumbs up when you have an answer you like. Yeah, thumbs up. Not quite yet. Small thumbs. You got an answer you like? Yeah. Over there, we got an answer we like. Okay, right on. So here's what I did. I drew them in. Here we go. I put it in. Got my line going here. Boom. Look where it hits. Yay! It hits right here at 2. Yippee! So I know my hitting is at 2, and now I have to find my slope. So I'm going to go right here. I went up 1, over 1. So easy. Up 1, over 1. Awesome. Awesome. Could you get fancy and write it like this? Y equals 1x plus 2? Yes. Could you get fancier and go y equals x plus 2? Yes. All of those would be fine. Would I accept any of them? I would. I would accept any of them. Okay, so far so good. So now the next question is, what happens when we don't have graph paper? What happens when we try to do it just with math? Now some of you are going to be like, I hate graphing, Miss T. Thank God you're showing the other way. That's where we're headed next. You've seen this in Algebra 1, kind of. You've seen this in geometry. But hopefully today you're going to be like, no, I got it. So here we go. We're going to try to do this problem with no graph paper, right? With no graph paper. So remember what we need. We need 2 things. We need this guy right here. We need this guy. Oh, that doesn't even help me. We need this dude right here. And we're going to need this dude right here, right? Here's the good news. They give us one of them. Yay. Right away, we're halfway done. Tomorrow, they won't give us that either. So we've got this happening. Y equals 5x plus something. Something, I don't know. I don't know what. And I need to figure out what's going to go in that box, right? Officially in a minute, I'm going to call that box B, right? Do you remember that? Y equals mx plus B. But right now I'm going to leave the box because the box makes me happy. I love a box. I love a good box. So I need to help. I need some help. So this guy says, you know what? I'm going to help you. And you're like, really? You're going to help me? Because yes, here's how I'm going to help you. I am X and I am Y. Put me in your equation and I will help you. And I'm going to say to that little point, thank you, little point. It's all in my head. So I'm going to say, okay, you are going to go right here. And you are going to go right here. So watch what I have. I have 3 equals 5 times 1 plus the box. Did I lose anybody there? Right? And now I'm going to say, okay, let's clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to say 3 equals 5 plus the box. So really what I'm saying is something plus 5 will give me 3. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the 5 to the other side. I'm solving for the little box. So that little box, I'm running out of space, equals negative 2. That little box equals negative 2. Does that make sense? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. But I'm going to not keep the little box anymore because we're third grade was lovely, but we'll do it like high school people will. Okay? So we're going to try a new one. You guys ready? Here we go. This is all. This is it. This is what we're doing today. I built all up to it. Okay. Some of you are pros, and you're like, Miss T, I got this. But if you're a little shaky, we're gonna go nice and slow. So here's what we know. We got this guy is -1. We already know that. He's right here. I'm gonna need some help. So I'm gonna say this: y equals -1x plus. Oh, there goes my box. I'm gonna call it b from now on. I don't know why y-intercept is b, but it just is. So now I need my helping points. This is x. This is y. Here's the one place kids make mistakes. They want to put the 2 here and the x here because it makes sense, right? Because but you don't. The -5 is going to go all the way over here, equals -1 times 2 plus b. How am I? Everybody okay? Yeah? No one's like, what the holy hell is she doing? Or if you're saying that, you're saying it quiet. -5 equals -2 plus b. I need to get b by itself. That's what I'm doing. I'm solving for b. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and I'm going to say b equals -3. And the answer to this problem would be y equals -1x minus 3. How is that? You guys ready to try one on your own? Can you do that? Are we scared a little bit? No, you guys are good. You guys got this. You guys got this. Okay, there you go. I'm going to be quiet now. Hopefully some of you are like, I kind of remember this. Kind of. There's no rush, but when you're done, see if your neighbor has the same as you. And remember, if you're the smart one, don't be too proud of yourself because they're probably better. That's it. And then tomorrow, you have to find slope and the b. That's you just build over that. Okay, you're about ready. I'm seeing Brandon's finishing up. He's looking awesome. A few other people still writing some stuff. Yeah, I feel like there's some people going to the next problem. I might skip a problem, so don't raise the head because I might skip one. So here's what I know. I got this guy. Yay! I'm halfway. So I'm going to say y equals 3x plus b. I need some help. I need some helpers. There's my helpers. Some of you are pros and you're like, I don't need to do that XY thing. And that's cool. You just remember, the 0 goes there, It's going to be 3 times 4 plus b. 0 equals 12 plus b. Subtract 12, subtract 12. B equals negative 12. Can I see a wiggle of fingers if you're a professional? Awesome. We're going to skip ahead to the last problem. And the only reason we're doing it is because you guys are babies and fractions scare you. And I'm going to show you it's not scary at all, right? This fraction, the fractions you're going to have to do are not scary. We're going to do a little cross canceling, right? So watch what's going to happen here. So, ooh, it looks scary. And you're like, oh, Miss Tarantino, I hate you. So here's what, bless you, here's what we got. Y equals 5 over 3, x plus b. We're going to use this dude. We're going to get rid of this guy and put in the 4. He's going to go right here. And we're going to get rid of this guy and put in the 3. Now, here's my hint to you. One cool way to do fractions is just to put a 1 underneath that. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do top times top, and you're going to get 15. And bottom times bottom, and you're going to get 3. And you're going to say 3 goes into 15 5 times. And that's awesome. That's so super awesome. Or you can be really sly and lazy like me and say, oh, wait, that 3 and that 3 can cross cancel, right? So either way, what you're going to get is y equals 5 plus b. Yeah? All of tonight's will have cancelable. One more time. That doesn't even sound good either. Cancelable fractions. Cancelable fractions. Right? So no fair saying, Miss T, the fraction scared me, I quit. Because I'll be mad at you. Boom. Yes.
It's a fraction.
It'd be a pain in the butt. You'd have to do common terms, and you know what? We're not going to worry about that. Pre-calc. Or else I would do it in decimals. To be honest, that's what I do is switch it over to decimals. And I'll be like, again, pre-calc. So get your cameras out. For my friends at home, there you go. Those are the answers to tonight. I have 10 of them up here, but I'm going to make you do 7 because I talked a lot. So I'd like you to pick out, you can skip a random 3 problems. Do not skip all the fraction ones. You too, people at home, do not do that. And I'm walking over. Sorry, I just need to stop the taping.